Imagine the universe as a boundless, shadowy ocean, and for centuries humanity could only peer at its shimmering surface. Then came telescopes, our portals into the cosmic abyss. The Hubble Space Telescope unveiled galaxies in collision and the birthplaces of stars, but our curiosity pushed us to look even deeper. We longed to witness the universe's very first glimmers of light. That dream led to the James Webb Space Telescope, the most advanced ever constructed. Its purpose, to peer back across time to the universe's earliest moments and to explore distant planets for any hint of life. Webb is more than a machine, it's the embodiment of our shared wonder, sent a million miles from home to reveal the unseen. Its golden honeycomb mirror is crafted to capture the faintest, oldest infrared light that slips through cosmic dust and exposes hidden mysteries. The telescope unfolded in the frigid silence of space, a feat of engineering, ready for its mission. Soon, Webb sent back images more breathtaking and detailed than we'd ever dreamed. Stellar nurseries, ancient galaxies, cosmic marvels. Each image was a message from the unreachable, a fragment of a puzzle we've chased for generations. The world watched in amazement, scientists rejoiced. It felt as if a new, golden era of astronomy had dawned. At last, we were reading the opening chapters of the universe's story. But the cosmos still held secrets waiting to be uncovered, and Webb was about to stumble upon one, much closer to home than anyone expected. The James Webb Space Telescope was designed to explore the farthest reaches of the cosmos, not to focus on the planets in our own solar system. So when NASA revealed plans to direct Webb's powerful gaze at Mercury, confusion rippled through the scientific community. Mercury, baked by the sun and scarred with craters, has been the subject of study for generations. Missions like Mariner 10 and Messenger had already charted its surface and uncovered its thin, elusive atmosphere, even discovering ice hidden in the planet's shadowy polar craters. What more could Webb possibly uncover? Officially, NASA explained the move as a technical exercise. Mercury's rapid motion would help fine-tune Webb's ability to track fast-moving targets. Yet some researchers speculated that Webb's advanced infrared sensors might detect features invisible to previous probes, and so, the telescope shifted its focus from the edge of the universe to our swift, sun-scorched neighbor. Scientists anticipated new data on Mercury's minerals and surface temperatures, perhaps even sharper maps of its polar ice deposits. No one was expecting a major breakthrough. No one was ready for the shock that followed. What began as a simple calibration was about to become a turning point in scientific history. Webb was about to examine a familiar world and discover something that would upend everything we thought we knew. The world carried on, unaware of the revelation about to unfold. Sometimes the most profound secrets are closer than we imagine, and sometimes they're hidden right before our eyes. The initial transmissions from Mercury reached the Space Telescope Science Institute. At first glance, everything appeared routine. Mercury's battered landscape, captured in breathtaking clarity. Webb's powerful infrared eyes scanned the planet, charting its heat patterns. The team reviewed the thermal data, satisfied with the instrument's precision. But then, in the heart of the Calorus Basin, Webb picked up something unusual. Thermal readings far hotter than the surrounding ground. Every system check confirmed it wasn't a glitch. The anomaly sharpened, clear geometric forms, straight lines crossing at perfect angles, circles linked by corridors. It resembled a grid, a network, something no natural process could explain. The control room was gripped by stunned silence. The evidence was irrefutable, a vast, hidden structure glowing faintly in the infrared spectrum. The patterns were too precise, too deliberate to be the work of nature. Could these be ancient roads, power lines, the foundations of a colossal complex? The scientists could barely breathe. They had searched for signs of life on distant worlds only to stumble upon the inexplicable right next door, on Mercury's scorched surface. Webb's unwavering gaze had uncovered the unimaginable. What emerged was not a city aglow but a silent, ancient web beneath the surface. Was it a relic from a forgotten era, or a sign of something still lurking? The consequences were overwhelming. The quest for life had veered into the extraordinary, and the world was on the brink of transformation. All because we dared to peer into the unknown. This revelation was far too monumental for a standard announcement. Emergency protocols activated, information was locked down, a confidential report delivered to NASA's highest officials. In mere hours, the president was informed, confronted with Mercury's inexplicable findings. The response was immediate. Webb's mission was halted and every detail was sealed under top security. Staff were bound by strict non-disclosure agreements. Absolute silence was imposed. The public explanation? A critical instrument malfunction, a claim that baffled the scientific community. After all, the telescope had been functioning flawlessly. Overnight, humanity's most powerful window to the cosmos was shuttered. The abrupt shutdown sent ripples of alarm through the worldwide astronomy community. Research was halted, careers left in limbo, and the official narrative rang hollow. Whispers spread. Had Webb uncovered something so profound or so perilous it had to be concealed? The lack of answers from Washington only intensified the speculation. The stream of discovery was abruptly severed, replaced by a void filled with anxiety and rumor. The world demanded the truth. But reality remained hidden, locked away behind layers of secrecy. And the calls for answers only grew more urgent. As official sources remained tight-lipped, the world was left in suspense. What discovery on Mercury could possibly justify shutting down the James Webb Telescope? Rumors from intelligence circles hinted at something both astonishing and unsettling. Some speculated about remnants of an ancient civilization hidden deep beneath Mercury's battered crust. Others wondered if the structures were still functioning, perhaps a factory, a machine, or a sentinel left by an unknown intelligence. The possibility of advanced non-human technology within our solar system was overwhelming. There were even whispers that Webb had picked up strange matter, or a signal, heat patterns that might be a form of communication. Any of these revelations would upend everything we know about life, technology, and the cosmos. The facts remained hidden, but the speculation was impossible to contain. Humanity was left to wonder, and to worry. What could have been the most profound discovery in history had become its greatest enigma. In the heart of Washington, urgent discussions unfolded away from public view. Military and intelligence leaders insisted on total silence. Unknown dangers loomed, and chaos had to be prevented. Scientists and diplomats pushed back, demanding openness. This was a breakthrough for all of humanity, not just a classified secret. Despite the clampdown, word slipped through the government's corridors. Aides exchanged hushed words, scientists made veiled calls, and reporters started digging for answers. Headlines exploded. What was NASA concealing? The secret grew too massive to contain. In the end, caution prevailed. The president ordered a full shutdown and enforced strict secrecy, not out of ill intent, but out of fear of what might happen. Would the public react with panic? Could adversaries seize on the revelation? The government pressed pause, desperate for time to find answers. But the world was already demanding the truth. The truth was a fuse burning down, and time was almost up. The explanation of a technical glitch was met with widespread doubt across the globe. The shutdown instantly became the most talked-about event on Earth. Online platforms buzzed with speculation. Had "What did Webb see?" dominated conversations everywhere. Many were exhilarated, dreaming of a breakthrough in contact with life beyond our planet. Yet some felt uneasy, fearing that what was found could pose a threat. The lack of answers from officials only fueled the growing tension. Experts from science, philosophy, and faith gathered to interpret the implications. For the first time, humanity found itself united, gazing upward, searching for meaning together. The enigma sparked a renewed excitement for discovery. People flocked to planetariums, bought telescopes, and eagerly followed every update. Kids wondered aloud about Mercury's secrets. Friends debated possibilities late into the night. No matter the reality, the idea alone had already transformed our world. We were reminded of the universe's immensity and the depth of our own curiosity. The night sky now shimmered with both hope and mystery, and all of humanity waited, breathless, for what would come next. The deactivation of Webb signifies a somber moment for science. Our most powerful gaze into the universe is shut, not due to malfunction, but out of apprehension. The veil has descended, leaving us to ponder what mysteries remain hidden. Science thrives on transparency, not concealment. The deactivation delivers a stark message. Some revelations might be too monumental to disclose. Yet the global thirst for knowledge intensifies. Public demand could eventually compel the veil to lift. The tale of Webb and Mercury reflects our journey, how we confront the unknown. Do we shy away from reality, or do we welcome it? The quiet telescope lingers a million miles from home, awaiting the courage to explore once more.